After decades of war and internal conflict, Cambodia still struggles as one of the world's poorest countries. Last year, 10 members from Cabramatta's Seventh-day Adventist Church went over for a 1.5-week mission trip. They joined with the Cambodian mission head office and ministered in 2 main provinces. Journeying to Kapong Spu and Takao, they visited deteriorating Adventist schools and preached to crowds hearing about Christ for the first time. They handed out Bibles, food, educational resources and clothes in bags to villagers. 31% of Cambodia's 15 million people are living below the poverty line. That's 4.8 million, or more than the entire population of Sydney, going without food, shelter or basic sanitary needs each day. It's the dilemma facing everyone. What cost are you paying to be in the sun? According to the Cancer Council, death rates for men diagnosed with malignant melanoma are continuing to climb much faster than they are for women. That's despite the drop in melanoma cases.
I think generally women are looking after their skin better. They're being found earlier and more successfully treated.
Callum Thorp had a close encounter.
I've actually had a mole removed which was found to be cancerous. For me, it's very important to take precautions when I'm in the sun.
Mr. Slevin says it is not about taking an extreme response and never seeing the light of day, but Australians do need to be sun smart and have sensible sun protection. As warmer months start approaching, more and more Australians will be heading outdoors to enjoy the sunshine. But this comes at a risk, with experts warning more of an emphasis needs to be placed on early detection.
When it comes to early detection, that's a message we need to thump home, and we need to thump home hard, particularly for men.
As for those who are worried about breaching the Australian blokey code, well,
it's time that blokes got over this macho stuff and started actually looking after their skin properly, because it is genuinely a matter of life and death.
Philip Lee, World News Australia. The smiles and friendly greetings at this year's academic team announcement masked the grey clouds hanging over the NRL. According to the ABC, Cronulla Sharks captain Paul Gallen and coach Shane Flanagan had allegedly been receiving unregistered third-party payments. It claimed peptides were given to some players in 2011.
It has been difficult, and we just concentrate on our football now.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Rugby League Players Association says the circumstances are extraordinary.
We had a salary cap crisis not so long ago that has the impact that perhaps we haven't seen before.
The NRL says good governance is essential to ensure supplements and payments being provided by clubs are within the legal requirements. Today's Academic Team of the Year announcement is a step in the right direction for the sport, but ongoing investigations into peptides and cap salaries is hindering and detracting from the sport's values.
And that's something that we're constantly trying to educate, to administrate that versus what not to.
I've seen the media reports, and Gal's our inspirational and leads by example.
Philip Lee, World News Australia. On today's show, we'll look at the rich history of rail in Bathurst. Is it still a valuable industry? How much bigger can the Central West get? Obesity on the rise in Dubbo and Orange. And how many young people aren't enrolled to vote? Why not? Do the youth of our nation really care about their voice? This afternoon, we have the answers.